Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to DSP versus the Internet. We're now starting part 4 for episode 24 for July 30th, 2023. It's been a great variety of stuff so far. Thank you to the channel members who nominated these videos for this week's show. If you become a member today, you too can nominate videos for next week's event. Let's see what's next. Is there a reason why that person had over 1 million souls on them? We all remember the flipping Havel moms and dads on 1.05 and we're glad. I don't know what the hell this is. Huh?
48 vitality, 66 endurance, 12 movement, 16
He's back. I have no idea what this is. He's back.
fucking strength, 10 dexterity. But don't tell me when you level that up, you fucking... What are you, a casual? Giants, 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 become unstoppable. What makes you got, bitch? People free, bring favor, protection, stat, health, endurance, everything you could ever want. Black flame, that into D+ images.
Okay, on to the next video. I have no fucking idea what the hell we're watching.
I've noticed a trend in writing. It seems to be getting more common over time. It's a certain type of writing that I'm trying to describe. The best term I can think of to call it is millennial writing. You'll find out why. Okay, imagine this. You know those tweets that are like, capitalism low-key killed our vibe?
What's a tweet? I don't know what a tweet is. Anyone heard of a tweet before? I like Zeeting. I prefer Zeeting on the X app. I don't know what he's talking about tweeting. It sounds like some very outdated reference. I don't know.
And gaslit us into being okay with our bosses and landlords taking our excess value. And then it has like 250,000 likes. I'm more so just referring to the Twitter style of speaking, the tone and affectation and vocabulary. Now, have you noticed this style of writing in modern games? I'll go through some examples to shed further light. Remember the cringe Saints Row reboot?
No.
Or New Tales from the Borderlands?
No, because I didn't play either.
There is undeniably a certain style here. By the way, I'm using footage with credit from YouTube for these. All within fair use. Because, I'm sorry, but why on earth would I want to play these games? Why would you expect or even want anybody to play these games? Say what you will about Telltale movie games, Tales from the Borderlands was a very well-written game, with well-wrought and interesting characters. It'd be reasonable to...
Oh, wait. Tales from the Borderlands 1, I did play. I thought he was talking about the more recent one. I did play the original Tales from the Borderlands. That was the Telltale Games narrative-based Tales from the Borderlands game. Okay.
Excited for the follow-up to that on the basis of
That's
your
the new
enjoyment
one.
of the previous one. What you may forget is that this game isn't made by Telltale, it's Gearbox, who made Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 is an excellent example of this style as well. In fact, the gradual collapsing quality of Borderlands writing maps onto this trend really well. Borderlands 3 had excessive pop culture references, like a mission where you need to get the big suck. I can just imagine the millennial writers sitting back in their room chuckling at that, a wry grin on their face for the new level of comedy they just unlocked.
I know,
the
yeah,
main
amazing
villains
comedy.
being streamers. It doesn't even say anything. It just has them as streamer cult leaders. Like, ooh, streamers are cult leaders. How so? At least have some sort of evidence of that or present a critique. None of the characters are really built up and there are no rewarding arcs. It's like the writers are entitled. They just expect that we care about these characters.
Yeah, I know. I completely agree. Borderlands 3, the gameplay was fine. The gameplay was similar to Borderlands 2 with some tweaks, but that was it. And remember, I was playing it. Everyone was like, are you going to play it? And I was like, yeah, I'll play it. I like Borderlands 1 and 2. I played 3 and it was like a fart. It was seriously like a fart in the wind. Like, who cared about that game? No one even talked about it, right? Like, it came out, it was like, nah. That's sad, because that was a franchise that at one point was like super duper prominent. Everyone loved Borderlands. And now it's like they ran it into the ground with just mediocrity. I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
The game don't carry any weight or impact. Maya's death was so obviously avoidable and contrived. An obnoxious character like Tiny Tina was acceptable in 2012 when we didn't know any better, but they just kept riffing on the same annoying aspects of these characters without moving on. They just can't let go of these lol so random characters. Why do I care if Atlas wins this corporate war? Apparently Maliwan is an evil...
Alright, I don't really care much about Borderlands 3. Is he going to move on to another game? But he's right. He's been saying millennial writing is essentially writing without meaning. And he's right. All this is, a lot of these modern games, they're going through tropes. They're going through... They have a checklist. Here's my checklist. Stupid, memeable jokes that people make on social media. Check. Pop culture references. Check. Obnoxious characters that stand out because they're obnoxious. Check. That's all it is. There's nothing original to it. There's nothing fun. It's just a fucking stupid ass, go through the motions. It's like someone went to college writing 101 and decided to fucking just pump out a shitty ass story. So why would you give two fucks about the game, right? Okay, let's continue.
Hi, welcome to another
Hi.
Cold Fusion video. In the consumer-driven landscape of our modern world, the boundaries of individual business sectors are becoming increasingly blurry. Some examples are understandable, like the hardware manufacturer IBM shifting to investing in software, or Lego infiltrating the film and video game market. But others are a little harder to comprehend.
Okay.
Some companies have realized that one of the best ways to make money is to be in the business of money, that is, the financial sector. In recent times, highly unconventional players have entered the money game. Apple is one
Yeah,
with
they
their
have
credit
credit
card,
now. That's
but
right.
Starbucks is another.
I don't know about Starbucks.
Founded in 1971,
Really?
Starbucks is the most famous name in cafe beverages.
That's right there. That's at Pike Place. I've been to that Starbucks that they're posing in front of. That's the very first one, and I've been to it several times. It's nothing special. It's just a Starbucks.
But since then, they've managed to use customer funds to launch a clever investment scheme.
A scheme.
Investing customer money without their knowledge, or even providing any returns to said customer,
Wow.
sounds like something that should be illegal. But if it's done in the way that Starbucks has done it, it's very much legal.
Really? What are they
Coffee
doing?
shop on the outside, and a financial institution behind the scenes. It's so bizarre that it deserves a deeper look.
Okay. How does
In
it
this
work?
episode, we'll take a look at their business model, dissect the mechanics behind its quasi-banking operations, and we'll also see how it differs from the conventional banking system.
You are watching Cold Fusion TV.
Great. I'm glad I am.
Starbucks instantly receives the cash. Meanwhile, for the customer, they earn a digital currency called stars, which accumulates with every purchase. Eventually, these stars can be exchanged for food, drinks, or other merchandise. For example,
Yeah,
after
it's the
10
app. I
stars,
know about
you get a free drink. And this is the incentive to get customers in. Who doesn't like free stuff? So far, it resembles a reasonably straightforward reward system, only with a few extra steps. But there are some...
It was a little weird because when they launched this star system, but what it is, it's their app. You download the Starbucks app and you preload your app with money. Normally, when you go to a store, you pay for whatever you're buying when you're there. With this app, you preload the app with currency. So then when you go to Starbucks, you literally just pull out your app and go bloop, scan it, and you can buy whatever you want. You don't have to pull out your card or whatever, and it just pays for it from the app. Now, if you preload the app, basically there's all these rewards and things that it'll preload too. So every once in a while, you'll be like, bloop, oh, sir, you get a free coffee today. Oh, really? Yeah, you earned enough credits on the app that you basically get free stuff today. So that's how it worked. I guess what they're saying is this was a banking system that they actually did. That's interesting.
Clever tactics taking place in the fine print. While it is marketed as a digital version of a punch card, it's actually a very clever way for Starbucks to invest your money without you even noticing.
Yeah, because you give them
Starbucks
the money ahead of time. So they're investing that money as if you deposited your money in a bank, and the bank is investing your money.
Actually receives an interest-free loan from its vast clientele every time they load money into the reward system.
Yep.
And while you wait to purchase your next coffee, Starbucks is busy earning interest on your hard-earned money.
Wow, I didn't even
When
think about
customers
that.
upload their
Wow.
funds to their Starbucks cards, the company invests this money in short-term, low-risk ventures.
Right.
The return is about 0.05%, but the sheer scale of the customer base means that this arrangement can be very lucrative.
Sure.
There are 29 million Starbucks Reward members around the world.
Wow.
Some estimates say that upwards of $10 billion a year comes through the loyalty program.
Holy shit.
The value of the system is so grand and so valuable that if Starbucks was a traditional bank, it would rank in the top 2% of US banks by deposit size.
Wow. All
Some
and
of the-
why? Because they don't have the stigma of being a bank. People think if I load money into my Starbucks app, this is going to result in free, luxury, optional products for me. right? Because let's be honest, an expensive $7 coffee is not a standard item. It's a luxury item. So you think, I'm going to get stuff for free if I do this, and what does it cost me? I'm already going to spend the money on it anyway, so I should preload my app, and eventually I get free stuff. That is fascinating. I had absolutely no idea that they were doing it like that.
By customers may not ever be spent. A 2018 estimate deduces that the company earned $155 million simply from customers who forgot about their cards.
Wow.
Of
So
course,
people loaded money in, forgot it ever existed, and basically Starbucks pocketed the money.
The company isn't so brazen about its inadvertent banking operations. The system is skillfully obscured behind a curtain of customer service and convenience. The customers feel satisfied, rewarded, and none the wiser.
Wow, that's very interesting.
On the surface, the reward system seems to be a clear win-win situation, but there is a bit of a grey area. When it's broken down to its basics, the customers who leave their money in their Starbucks rewards account are essentially giving the company a free loan that can be used to finance their business operations. While it's not technically illegal, it does feel morally ambiguous, almost like the customers are getting the short end of the deal. But people may argue that it's not their life savings in the account and the customers are getting free items out of it, so who really cares? Well, consumer watchdogs do. They note that although the Starbucks model offers convenience, it might also encourage increased spending. They state that the psychology of preloaded cards often leads to consumers spending more than they otherwise would.
Sure, why? Because they don't remember how much is on their card. So they just walk in and buy whatever, thinking it's just going to take it out. So I'm almost believing, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, I think you can set it up that if you overspend on what's in your account, it'll just automatically take it out of your other credit card or linked bank account. So you may have $5 in there. You go into Starbucks, you spend 15. You spend 5 out of your already preloaded account and 15 out of your bank account. You didn't even realize it. You know what else it does? And this I know it does. When you hit certain increments, like let's say you only hit $5, you can set it up to auto fund. So I don't have enough in there for a coffee, fund automatically out of my other accounts so that I will have enough for when I go back to Starbucks to buy the next coffee. You could do that. So you're essentially always just giving Starbucks your money to do whatever they want with. Damn.
From a pure business perspective, Starbucks has virtually found a way to get free money.
Yeah.
And after such success, there's bound to be other unrelated companies that are getting in the business of money.
I'm sure they're going to figure this out. Who else has been doing it?
Everyone from Amazon and Apple to Walmart, Target, and Costco are following suit. These companies have two things going for them: a strong established consumer customer base and a strong brand identity. It's a potent combination where they can mix primary goods and services with financial services. Combined with consumer convenience and benefits, the customers are bound to eat it up. Apple entered finance with Apple Pay and partnered with Goldman Sachs to launch the Apple Card, an exclusive credit card to their customers.
Yep.
Walmart launched the Walmart Money Card, a reloadable prepaid debit card, as well as Walmart to Walmart, a peer-to-peer money transfer service. Despite these financial services, these companies, unlike banks, face less stringent regulations.
Oh,
but this may soon change, at least a little bit.
So basically what they're saying is because they're not banks, they're not getting regulated, and who knows what they're really doing. Fuck. Now I gotta be careful about my money, man. Luckily I never got any of those things. Like I don't have any of those accounts or anything. So that's a good thing. I'm aware, like for example, Target. I have the Target app, and basically it's a point system, but I never load money into it. You can, they allow you to, but I never load money into it. Damn, that's crazy.
What you're about to witness is truly incredible. I've messed around with this for about 30 seconds, and I am blown away. I never thought we would get to a point like this, and this is absolutely the future of video games and honestly kind of our society. This is Replica Studios' smart NPC for Unreal Engine. So this is a demo of this new technology running in the Unreal Engine City demo, where you can speak to any AI on the street. You can actually walk up and talk to NPCs. So let's give this a go. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hello. You need something from me?
No, I just wanted to say what's up. How's your day going?
Oh, my day's been all right. I'm just exploring the city today.
Oh, nice. Do you live here or just visiting on vacation? He looks very sad. He doesn't...
That's none of your business.
Ah!
Why do you ask?
Calm down, buddy. I'm just trying to make some new friends. I'm new here in the city and just exploring. You got really offended by that question for no reason. Sometimes it takes him a little bit of time to answer, but I mean, this is insane.
I apologize for my earlier tone. I'm also new to the city. Maybe we can explore together and become friends.
No way.
Why is he
Also, I do
talking
want to
like
give credit
that?
to where I first saw this. It was a recommended video on YouTube from Jeff Favinano. So I'll link his video down in the description. Dang, dude, when's the last time you got a haircut?
I actually just got one last week. Maybe it wasn't good enough.
No,
I mean,
wow,
it's not
that was a
really
little sad
my
'cause you
taste,
said
but
that.
I guess if it works for you.
Oh, maybe it wasn't good enough. Oh,
Dude, he
shit.
just made me feel bad. Why is he so depressed?
What do you mean it's not your taste? Do I look bad? Maybe I should go get another one.
Oh my
If
God,
I'm
you made him
being
all
real, I
paranoid
would
and shit.
consider it.
Why do you think your opinion matters?
Yo, he made a paranoid
I don't
AI.
need your input on my appearance.
Enough about your haircut, bro. That's a nice green shirt you got on.
Thanks.
Okay.
I guess.
I was just hoping to have a friendly
It's
chat
just a
while we
shirt,
wait.
though. Nothing special.
Bro, this is insane. I'll be honest, it sounds like you're a little upset. Is there anything going on you need to talk about?
And you're just figuring that out now. Maybe it's because you keep commenting on things that aren't your business.
I
Wow.
feel bad, dude. We came up out of nowhere, roasted him. Dude's having a bad day, and we didn't need to do that.
That's
I'm
kinda
always
cool,
here
man.
if you need to talk.
I just don't appreciate strangers approaching me and critiquing my appearance.
Well, I'm sorry. That one was on me. I hope you have a nice day. How has he remembered this? This was like 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago at this point. It's logging all of it and tying it back to the original conversation.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. I guess.
And he takes off. Wow, that's fascinating.
And then he walks away when the conversation is done. I am just blown away by this. We've got a living, breathing city we can talk to. Let's try maybe some niceness. Wow, you look absolutely fantastic today.
I'm good.
Thanks.
Just
That's
waiting
kind of you
across
to
the
say.
street.
You from around here?
Why do you want to know? Mind your own business.
Well, everyone here
Goodness
is like
gracious, can I find
paranoid.
somebody nice in this town? Hey,
Yeah,
it's
they're
my
all
first day
paranoid.
here. Do you know why everyone's so depressed?
Well, New York City can be a tough place to live. There's a lot of pressure and stress.
Oh my God, what an
Lifestyle.
answer.
But don't worry. There are also plenty of things to enjoy and be happy about in this city.
I love your outlook. What are you most grateful for in life? Dude, this is just unbelievable.
I'm grateful for my family and friends. They bring joy and meaning into my
Wow.
life. And I couldn't be more thankful for their
Yeah,
presence.
basically the answers are like meaningful and well thought out and intelligent. I mean, it's AI, right? And the AI is doing a great job of simulating real human intelligence and emotion.
Oh my gosh. What do you think the key to happiness is?
In my opinion, the key to happiness is finding balance in life. That means taking care of yourself physically, and emotionally.
Oh my God, it's
while
great. It's
also
the best
pursuing
answer ever.
passions and maintaining meaningful relationships.
Holy
And what are you
shit.
passionate about?
Exploring new places and cultures. Traveling allows me to broaden my perspective and gain new insights.
Wow.
Which is something I find incredibly
Of course, the
important.
question is,
I really
in real
enj-
life, would anyone just stop and have a conversation like this with you on the street? Because in real life, no one is an AI who has nothing to do but talk to you all day, right? Everyone has their own lives and agendas. But you got to wonder, like, this is pretty interesting, man.
Enjoy your outlook on life. You have a good day, man. I just don't even. I don't even know what to say. This
Yeah.
is incredible.
I'm
Every
blown
single
away, too.
person has a different outlook. They have a different personality. They obviously all have different voices. The fact that I can speak to any one of these people. Ooh, you're all dressed up. You have a job interview?
I'm actually on vacation. But thanks for the compliment.
Yo mama's so fat it took her 9 months to make this joke.
Is everything all right?
Not hesitate to report your inappropriate behavior to the authorities if necessary.
Shit.
Show some respect.
You're gonna call the cops on me for a yo mama joke?
It's not just about the joke. It's about treating others with respect and dignity. I hope you can understand that.
Wow.
Dude, I think the AI in this game are more well-mannered and more intelligent and emotionally stable than 99% of the humans that I know in my life. Who's better, LeBron or MJ?
I'm sorry, but I don't think that's an appropriate topic for discussion right now. Let's keep the conversation.
Let's keep the conversation civil.
Civil.
I'm not LeBron or MJ. It's too serious of a conversation.
LeBron or Michael Jordan? What are you looking at? Why are you staring at me? Hold on, I can't. She is just straight, bro, this is making me uncomfortable.
Well, that's a matter of personal opinion. For me, I think both players have made significant.
Oh my God, this guy's
contributions to the sport of
wishy-washy.
basketball.
Right?
I mean, that's a bit of a cop-out answer, but we'll take it. She's just staring at, dude, this is making me so uncomfortable. Stop staring at me. Oh my God, bro, what is happening? Ma'am, do you have a problem?
I don't have a problem. I just wanted to say hi and maybe have a conversation
Nah, they don't have any female voices. It's the same voice over and over. It's the same freaking voice.
with someone.
This is the most real one that we've had. Dude, her eyes are real. I'm looking into a soul right now. Listen, I have to tell you the truth.
Excuse me, sir. Do I know you?
You are living in a simulated world. This isn't real.
I don't know what you're talking about. But if you don't leave me alone, I'll have to call the police.
Because that's probably what someone would say in real life.
No, I'm serious. You are not real. You are a computer.
I assure you, I am a real person.
Wow.
Please, leave me alone.
You are not a real person. You were made by real people. You're just code.
I don't appreciate your insinuations. Leave me alone, or there will be consequences.
What kind of consequences?
I suggest you walk away now before I make you regret bothering.
Wow,
Can you
threats.
tell me when the robot uprising is?
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. I suggest you stop bothering me and move along.
The little spin move to get out of there after making threats, bro. What in the world is going on?
This is pretty funny. I like this.
So impressed, but so terrified.
It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. I like that. Oh, we got time for one more. We got time for one more video for this part. That was good. That was fascinating as hell. Those answers were like, they seemed like they were very intelligent, emotional. That was the thing. A lot of them seemed passionate and emotional, did they not? That was very interesting. Okay.
YouTube, your demonetization system is unfathomably bad.
This is, oh, Captain Sparkles. I know him. Captain Sparkles is a old school, back in the day, Minecraft YouTuber who got virally popular, made millions of dollars playing Minecraft. I have no idea what he's up to today, but apparently he's pissed off about YouTube's monetization. Let's see what he has to say.
Usually when I'm making videos like this, I try to be cool, calm, collected. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty annoyed. Okay, let me back up for a second, even though I'm sure at this point most people watching have heard of demonetization, yellow icon, limited ads at some point, whether it's from me or another YouTuber. But just in case, the way that it works these days is that...
We already know. We already know how it works.
YouTube's the Wild West. Our ads can't be shown on a video like that. We're out. And YouTube doesn't want that, ever since adpocalypse of old.
2017.
So this is what it looks like if your video does not pass the test. You get the yellow icon, it says limited under monetization. It says this video may earn limited or no ad revenue.
His whole
content
channel got
identified
demonetized.
as not suitable.
This is Jordan Reacts, so this is his React channel. His entire React channel was demonetized? Seriously? Holy shit. That's terrible. I'll be honest, yes, my React stuff does get demonetized sometimes, but not all of it. Like, for example, right now, if I were to refresh the page on DSPReacts, all right, the vast majority of videos are fine. Sometimes I do see ones that get that ad suitability, and usually if I submit them for review, they all get approved for ads after being submitted to human review. So sometimes there is an issue. Sometimes it'll auto flag something because it's, oh, that's a bad word. We don't want you to hear bad word or anything like that, right? So, okay, so his whole channel got demonetized?
For most advertisers. This is something I'm very used to on the Reaction channel. Anything where a car is on the road and there might be danger involved, YouTube is like, whoa, no, driving is a dangerous activity. We can't do ads on this video. Same with like sweaty palms, those sorts of subreddits. People doing stunts, very bad. Other people might copy that and then they'd be dead and ooh, can't do ads there. You know what? I'm used to it. It's just the way it is, and I deal with it when it happens on the Reaction channel. And you know, YouTube, to their credit, they give a whole bunch of detail in their help section about what is okay for ads.
Yeah, but
what's
it's bullshit.
Probably gonna
it's
end
complete bullshit because a lot of videos get flagged and you're like, what on earth in this video didn't match the criteria, and you can't figure it out. And if you ask YouTube, because I've done this before, you ask YouTube specifically what's wrong with the video, they won't answer. They'll just say, well, here's our policy, go read it. Well, I read it and I don't understand. Well, too bad. They won't tell you shit.
Up with limited ads, and that's why when one of the Reaction channel videos gets hit with the yellow icon, I've appealed it in the past. Usually it's rejected, and at this point I'm just like, you know what?
Mine are never rejected. I'm serious. Like almost every single time ever that I've gotten a limited ads flag on my channels, if I submit it for review, it'll get removed. Here's the problem. It could take a week. So imagine you're releasing a video for now, people are watching it. Within a week's time, most people who are going to watch your video have already watched it. So you made no money on that video because YouTube flagged it for no reason.
This is what it is. People can still watch the video. Only occasionally is it actually age-gated. That's happened once right here. Sweaty palms. Would you look at that? But for the most part, whatever is what it is. I will also say that generally on this channel, everything is pretty okay. There's a reason for that. It's because in most of the videos on this channel, it is me alone in a controlled environment on a game like Minecraft.
Yep.
And the videos are edited. So I can be very careful about what is actually included in the video.
Same thing with me. And most gameplay, not all, but most gameplay that I put out on DSP Gaming is 100% acceptable and ad-friendly for YouTube. It's the React stuff that actually gets demonetized most for some odd reason.
That it doesn't provoke the angry, yellow, beehive limited ads button. It's the second channel.
Yep.
Captain Sparkles 2, where things get really infuriating. Now, my second channel, if you're not familiar, this is where I upload live stream VODs, and for better or for worse, usually it's uncut content. Whatever happens in the stream makes it onto the channel here. And I play with other people a lot, so I can't control what they say. Most people are familiar with me trying to limit the swearing and things like that in videos, but every now and again something slips, I understand.
To me, I don't think swearing has ever affected my videos. I've always sworn in my videos. Now, I don't do it as much today as I used to, just because I'm getting older. I don't feel like swearing every waking moment to entertain an audience anymore. You know, I used to entertaining a younger audience. They loved that. Now, not as much. But definitely, I don't think swearing has ever been an issue for me. It's funny because you see YouTubers who change. They won't say certain words. They'll say it in a, let's say, spicy content instead of sexualized content. They'll actually say that because they're afraid if they say that, oh my God, my video gets demonetized. I've never had a video demonetized for that. So I don't really understand where people get that from. But maybe, I don't know.
It happens. And of course, some people ask, well,
Derek, of course he still does videos. We're staring at his channels where he just uploaded videos, Derek. We're aware of this. Of course he still makes videos. We're staring at them.
Why are you so strict with this? And to that I say, this is why, okay? It doesn't happen very often on the second channel. But when it does, and I get a yellow icon, it is generally for the absolute most absurd, stupidest possible thing imaginable. So as you can see here, YouTube has determined that my latest Minecraft Championship VOD is not suitable for ads because, whoa, Jordan in a Minecraft tournament, that's going to send the advertisers running for the hills. No, when I see this, I think, okay, was there something I'm not thinking of?
No, it's baloney. It's bullshit. I'm telling you, it'll auto flag stuff. It'll think you even said stuff you never said in the video. It's stupid. It's really ludicrous.
Caused this to happen. Okay, well, a couple of the guys, they're Spanish speaking. They did a couple swears at one point or another in the tournament. They're already trying hard to speak English. I don't want to like throw a rule in there in order to make it more difficult. I'm not going to worry about it, but that shouldn't be enough to trigger off limited ads. So I think to myself, okay, maybe it's just a mistake, because those used to actually happen relatively often. Although there's this nagging feeling in the back of my mind, like lately, mistakes don't happen very often in that when it gets the yellow icon to begin with, usually even when you appeal it, it stays. But when the yellow icon first appears, it's...
That's not true, though. Usually when I appeal, almost always mine get overturned. I think what it is mine are all automated nonsense, but I don't know why his are getting flagged. Because mine, I have a different experience. Usually I'll appeal it, it'll take like a week, and then it'll just get monetized, but it's too late because everyone already watched it.
Automated, and they don't actually tell you exactly why it happened.
They never tell you why it happened.
I file the appeal here, and I wait for it to come back. And they enforce the yellow icon. And they say it's because there's inappropriate language, profanity in the title, thumbnail, or usage in the content. Stronger profanity, like the F word used in the first 7 seconds, or moderate profanity, like shorts, in the title or thumbnail, not throughout the video. So we can look at the thumbnail up here. MC Championship doesn't seem like a curse word. Okay, there's a lot of text from the usernames, but it really doesn't look like any of that could be interpreted as a curse word, right? So, like, I think the thumbnail is safe, but let's go and listen to the first 7 seconds of the video, because, like, maybe I forgot that one of my teammates just out of the gate dropped a bomb, okay?
No one. Watch.
Okay, you guys are good at PvP.
You are good in what?
More parkour, ace race, that sort of stuff. Good.
Okay.
No.
That's 10 seconds. I'm not really hearing anything, so I'm just like, okay, let me one more time. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay, you guys are good at PvP.
You are good in what?
More parkour, ace race. And that's when I made the connection as to what I believe happened here. And before I tell you what that is, I'm gonna have to go back to the last video on this channel that got hit with a yellow icon. So the last time this happened, it was in one of the episodes of the Stone Block 3 series. I don't remember exactly which one because it doesn't have a yellow icon anymore. Now that's not because there's some good way to resolve these things with YouTube. I'll get to why it doesn't have a yellow icon anymore in just a moment. But when I uploaded the episode, I think it was like the next day or so, I see that it has a yellow icon. And I go, okay, what were we doing in the episode? What could have happened? Well, we were talking a bit about nuclear reactors because we were building one in the game, and so we got into a conversation about them. Like, is that too controversial for ads on YouTube? And I'm like, no, let me just appeal it, right? And get a human reviewer on the line to take a look. Well, a couple days later, they come back and, nope, your video is still limited ads. So I am lucky enough to be afforded a next step in the process, which is that I can email my partner manager at YouTube.
Wow, he still has a partner network. See, most YouTubers don't have partner networks anymore. They dumped these things. But he still has a partner company he works for because he's a big YouTuber. He makes lots of views and everything. That's interesting. So what did the partner manager say?
We'll see if after this video they still let me do that. They might be like, you know what? There's the final straw. We're sick of this guy. He doesn't meet the viewership qualifications at this point. He's just grandfathered into the program. Get him out of here. But anyway, he always tells me, if this happens, send him an email. And so I send him an email, and he's able to get more detailed information as to what happened. And he tells me. Now, even if I could find the video, I couldn't play you the clip from it because this video would end up demonetized. But what happened is Zine, one of the other players here, he said a word in the episode. Now, this word, I can't say it, but I will show it to you. And it is a perfectly innocuous word.
Really?
It is just another word for gibberish, right? But if you take the last syllable of the word, it is on its own something that it's a derogatory term. And so Zine used this word, and obviously YouTube's auto captions, right, picked it up and said, no, this video is not suitable for ads. I appealed this, and the human reviewer, despite the context, was like, yeah, no, they can't.
Because there's no human review. It's bullshit. There is no human review. They say there is, there's not. Humans are not reviewing anything. Even when they say they are, they're not. It's complete nonsense. That's why.
Can't use a term for gibberish. We're going to uphold that. Yep, sorry, limited ads. That's not going to fly. It's only once I emailed my partner manager at YouTube that he was able to figure out what happened, and then it was able to get resolved and go into a green icon and be monetized again. So, with all of that in mind,
so what was said in the video
closely the VOD here once more. We're going to listen to it one more time. I'm going to see if you can pick up what probably happened. Okay, you guys are good at PvP. You hear it? You hear it? Okay, you guys are good at PvP.
Yeah, it sounds like the F word.
Except YouTube might not have thought that he's saying focus.
Yep.
He might be saying something else like fork us.
Yep.
And that's the automated system, right? At first saying, oh, it might be bad. A human reviewer, watch
No, they didn't. I'm telling you, there's
seconds.
no human review. It doesn't exist. It's a lie. All it is a second check system. That's just another AI that runs, because this has happened to me too. And then they'll come back and they'll literally say this is in the video when it's not. It's just not in the video. I'll say that is literally not in the video. What you're saying is in it doesn't exist. But the human reviewer claimed it is because there's no human review. There's 2 automated checks. That's it.
Seconds. Okay, you guys
That's
are
our
good at
main
PvP.
focus.
And said, yeah, you know what? He really dropped a bomb there.
Yeah.
In the first 7 seconds of the video. And I wouldn't have come to this conclusion if it weren't for the prior example with...
Fascinating. But he's right. 1,000,000%. YouTube systems are all automated. They don't have humans doing anything. I mean it. They really don't. The humans that they have working are actually their support, and that is offshore, not working at YouTube employees. Those are like people who are hired from a third-party company. They don't understand how YouTube works. Literally, you will never speak to a human about anything at YouTube and get any help. It doesn't exist. It's a completely automated site. Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. 2 more parts coming. Thank you all, and see you then.